Hi pals, welcome to my channel. My name is Julz and I'm a Scottish Highlander on a budget. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me on this video. If you can hear any shouting in the background, it's just Alan and Piper playing in the bedroom. He's through doing his exercises and she's through biting his toes or whatever. He is going to go for a shower, so she probably will come through. Floss is watching the telly. Some building program currently she's really quite enjoying, and yeah, I'm going to do a video. Oh my goodness, life is just crazy. Yeah, so I feel a bit kind of out of sorts. I haven't done a video in over a week. Haven't really been looking at my budget. Haven't been overspending, but haven't really been checking my budget. I kind of went away with the weekend money, and I didn't spend willy-nilly because I spent it on what it was for, but I have no idea how much I've spent or what category I've taken it from. I've just taken it from the envelopes that were in my purse. I didn't do a cash stuffing last week. I didn't even take the money out of the bank, let's be honest. And excuse me. Yeah, just kind of, it all went a bit AWOL. So I've got a little bit more money in my bank than I meant to have. I have spent money from my days out and eating out and all that kind of categories that I don't know what I've spent, basically. But on saying that, I had a lovely weekend with my family last weekend, and then I then went out on Thursday afternoon, took two of my nieces, the older two of the English ones, out for the afternoon, so that was really nice. So, you know, money it was spent, but it was all spent on the right thing. I haven't done a closeout as well of last week, so I am a bit all over the place. And a huge thank you to Sarah last night from Dilly Dally Budgets, I think it is, for chatting with me last night and just helped me put my head into place and get me on the right path. So yeah, a huge thank you to you, Sarah. I've got a tickle again. Seems to be every time I go to record I get a tickle. COVID is rife up here, I'm going to be honest with you, so I'm just praying I don't get it. However, the panic of getting it and giving it to Alan is no longer, which is great, because I was always panicked, you know, with my line of work, that I would get it, give it to him, and then he would get his operation date. So we don't have to worry too much about that. Obviously still have to care about family members and my clients, but you know, that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to skip past this week. I haven't closed it out, I haven't done anything, but I have had some extra money come into my budget, so I have had a buy me a coffee. So huge thank you to those that have bought me a coffee in the link over the past few weeks. I do really appreciate you guys. And I had interest from my bank at £1.22, so that came into my budget. All of this came out as expected. Audible has come out as well. I said I haven't done it. I paid an extra £20 to my credit card. You can't see it, but yeah, down here. I haven't done any sinking funds. We are going to kind of skip through the cash envelopes apart from the my spending money. I'm going to put that into savings, and then obviously we've still got savings, so all of this will need to come into this week's budget. Sorry if you can hear Piper yapping. So I'm basically just going to stuff exactly what I said I was going to stuff on this page, but I've just flipped over into this page, so you'll see here I've got £10 from last week and I'm going to put £10 in this week, so in total I'm going to put £20 in, if that makes sense. Okay, so we'll go through that a little bit more. I am going to do a budget and a cash stuffing in one video, see how it goes. I do think 3 videos from me is too much. Not that it's all about the views, but we're going to see, because the cash stuffings aren't really getting watched in the same way as the budget ones are doing, so I'm not sure if it's the cash stuffing that people don't like, or if it's just that there's too many, because that's, you know, too many videos coming out or whatever. So we're just going to trial it. If it doesn't work, we'll go back to the 3. If you prefer the 3, let me know in the comments. But Also, time is precious today. I'm also already running late. It's 10 to 1. So, yeah, hence we're going to do one video. So, in my bank at the moment, what money I've, well, not in my bank because obviously I've taken cash out. Sorry, that squeak is Piper coming through the door. So I've taken money out to cash stuff. But yeah, I have £718.78 in total, some in cash and some in my bank. I am going to bring in £7.19 from Etsy, which is to cover some of these bills. So it's going to cover Apple storage, website, and also my Shopify. I tried to open a shop through Shopify, but I just can't figure it out to make it look pretty and whatever. So I'm going to have to work on that, or I might just give up the idea altogether. Although I'm linked into this by pound, so that's annoying. And the other bill that I have to come out is my village raffle. So that's £4. So let's just do these totals. So we've got 718.78 plus £7.19, which is 725.97. The only thing about these watches are that your text messages and things come up on them, so you have to be careful when you're filming. So Kirsty, I will respond to you shortly. So 4 plus 99 plus £1.20 plus 5 is £11.19 in bills. So I did pay my rent on time this month, which you'll all be very surprised at me for doing so, but yeah, paid it last week. So go me. So 725.97 minus the 11.19 is 714.78. Now I will be spending from birthdays. I will be spending on a card, so I'll probably, what I'll do is I will use a credit card to spend, because it'll be probably buying, you know, online to get directly delivered to the birthday boy. But excuse me, my friend is also due baby as well, so that'll come out the birthdays envelope, because birthdays and occasions and events and whatever. So we'll probably will spend out at that, but I don't know when obviously she's going to have her baby. But I'm going to plan to spend roughly £35. That's the budget for my nephew. I always forget that I need to add it up in here, don't I? Because I'm bringing it in and then I'm going to spend it. So that is annoying. But then that's just the way of a budget, isn't it? You kind of, you think you know what you're doing, and then you, I should have just taken that total. I wrote it out first. 719 plus 35, so 760 minus 1119, which is 749.78. Excuse me, sorry about this. It's just a tickle, it's just suddenly started. And I don't actually have anything to drink next to me. Oh, Alan's got water here, I'll drink that. Yeah, so I'm gonna, I don't think I'll use all of that because he's gonna be 5 and he absolutely loves ties. Like, he likes to look smart, so he's so cute. So for the birthday weekend he was running about with like a fake tie on, so I'm going to get him some ties for his birthday. So I don't know how much ties you'll get for 35, but anyway, that's what we're kind of looking at. He also likes dinosaurs, so of course you might get that. If I spend over or spend under, it'll obviously go into the actual column. So that leaves me with 714.78. I'm going to put an extra, I do this every time, I forget, I've not got quite enough room up here, so I'm going to put £20 over to extra debt. I'm just kind of building that up now, and then we'll see if we can make a kind of good payment on a credit card or on a loan, something like that. So that will leave me with 69478. This is now where I don't know whether to go through this or whether to go ahead and do my cash stuffing at the same time. I think we'll just go through this, it'll be easier for me. So in total we're going to put, I'm not going to show you because we're going to do it now, but we're going to put £20 to long term, £40 to mid term, £20 to short term, variable is going to get £10 and Christmas is going to get £80, so that's £170, but that is 2 weeks worth of sinking fund money that I'm putting in, because I didn't put anything in last week. So that leaves me with 52478. I'm then going to put £25 into groceries. I'm going to put £40 into fuel because I've still got quite a bit of fuel from last week. My spending is a roll of the dice, and Piper isn't getting anything. Work spending is going to get £5. So let's do pumpkin faces. Let me zoom it out a wee bit. I've got quite a wee bit in here already. That's good. I might swap out that note. I say that every time, but I might swap it out just to one note, make it easier to manage. Okay, so we have the dice and we've got £10 to play with. The max we can put into this challenge is £7 or just £3, £5 or £7. So 2, the roll of the dice is 2, so it's draw a nose and it's £3. So that means I am left with £7 for my spending, and £3 goes into pumpkin faces, which means we're putting £5, £6, £7, £8 in. So I'm going to write it there just for easiness when I come to do my cash stuffing. So we are going to draw a nose on a pumpkin. So let's go with a square nose this time. There we go. So that is pumpkin number 3. And he's going to get £3 when it comes to it. So I'll put that over to the side, and then the spook and save will get whatever's left from the £7 that we put through. Okay. So yeah, so in total we are putting into our envelopes 25 plus 40 plus 7 plus 5, which leaves £77 into the envelopes. So to take that from 52478 minus 77 is 44778. I'm then putting £15 from last week that I didn't put into monthly, and then I'm going to put another £15 in. So that will be £30 in total, and I know that's going to be the actual number because obviously that is, you know, once it's done, it's done. Halloween is leftover money. A spooky faces, a spook and save and the pumpkin faces are done, and then we're going to do a 26 weeks challenge. So I'm excited to start this. I know you guys have been waiting in anticipation. So I didn't think there was much point in making one, so I'd made, this is how you will get it. It will be, I didn't realise how small these were, but so it will be relatively tight, but I mean it'll, you know, expand. I'm sure that'll be okay. I will try and get some bigger loops, but we're going with these for now. So you'll get them in a book. If you don't want them in a book and you want them individually, we can do that. You just have to put it in the comment section for me, because I know that some of you don't really want it on the loops. So if you order from now, when I get this up on, it will be a smaller link, but I'm going to try and get some bigger ones if I can. But I have to use what I have as well. But I do have plans for another one that I'll use links, so you know, not to worry. So you'll get the book, so it'll be a 26 weeks challenge, and then each one will you can put it in any order you like. You know, they're all numbered. I have misplaced one already, so maybe I should have had the book. But anyway, this is how we're working for now. So yeah, so you will get 26 little cards, and then on the back here you have so you can put that at the front if you want, and then have all your challenges, whatever way you like to do it. I'll probably just construct it, and then you can deconstruct it whatever way you want, and then you've just got the mark off whenever you do one. Okay, hope that makes sense. Any questions, feel free to ask. So we are just going to choose a random one. So I've budgeted 26 because obviously that's the most I'm going to be putting in. So let's just, we'll just have to find out which one's missing when we come to it. So we're going to take this one from the middle, and it is a giraffe. I'll put these back in here. Okay, this one. And then we are going to grab a coin and scratch off. And we are putting in £17 into the scratch off. So what I'll probably do is get another one sort of similar to this, and put the coins in, because obviously the coins won't work in here, because it's little envelopes, but we'll see. But yeah, so £17 is going in there, so we'll just mark that off, and that's a started our 26 weeks challenge. I think it saves like just over just 1,500 or 1,200, something like that. Can't quite remember how much it saves. If anybody knows, feel free to put it in the comments. But yeah, so £17 is going in there. So we'll just take this 26 out because we haven't done the budget, and mark in 17. And obviously the penny challenges are at 0. However, I do have money in my purse that I want to get rid of. So this is just money that's been left over from all my spending over like the last week. So let's take all this out. So we have 1, 20, 40, 660, 80, 2, 220, 240, 260, 280, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 and 60. So we have £3.60 in to go into the penny challenges. So I'll put that to the side, and we'll do that in a few minutes. Okay, so in total we're gonna not predict Halloween, and then obviously there might be some more change, so then we'll add that to the extra, but at least we know the 360 is already in. So we're putting 30 plus 8 plus 17 plus £3.60, which leaves us with £58 and 60 pence. This going in, we'll deduct that from 447, 78 minus 58.60, so potentially left over 389.18. Going into the 3rd week of October, which which is not too bad actually, because I've still got Etsy money, my Etsy payment to add in. And I think I could be getting a YouTube payment this month. I'm not sure if I made the threshold or not, but we'll find out shortly. I am going to also reallocate the money that is in my days out and holidays, but we'll do that at the end. So, okay, what are we on? 20 minutes, okay. Going to be a bit of a long video, but we can manage, can't we? So receipts, I've got all my receipts from last week, which we'll just take out and put to the side, just because they bulk up the purse if you keep them in for too long. And I can scan them on my app, so Amazon Shopper Panel and Shopix, I think it's called. I can do that and then put them away. So groceries, this, oh no, let's count the money. So we have £10 in coins. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3, 3, 5, 3, 10, 320 in coins. We'll not need all that because we I budgeted 26, and then I'll have extra £4 just in case I needed it, but that's Alan's money, so that will go back to him. So we'll make it right when we get whatever's left over. We'll go back to Alan, and that will make it right, because I could only take out 250 from my bank, so he's giving me the extra, and then tomorrow I'll just take out of my bank whatever, you know, whatever I need to make up to what I've spent. I really hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me. To anybody else, possibly not. Okay, so we don't need these. We do need this one. So 20, the 10s and the 5s. How are they all upside down back to front? What's this? Really doesn't matter. Oh my goodness. Right, groceries is going to get 25. So this is for any top-up shops that we might need. We have a Tesco delivery coming today. I think it's between 8 and 9 o'clock at night. So, but we have dinner for today, so it's fine. I'm going to have roast chicken. I'm going to do it in the air fryer as well, the roast chicken. So I know that somebody I've watched, can't think who it was now, but they have done their roast chicken in the air fryer, so please can you let me know how you do it? I would really appreciate it. So groceries, top-up shop is getting £25. Fuel this week is getting 40. I'm going to take photos this afternoon, so these wallets will be up on Etsy this week. I promise. I have promised Sarah as well that I will put stuff up this week that I'm sitting on. So yeah, I will get things up. So 40 going in there. My spending is going to get 7, so we'll go 5 in here, and then I do have a zipper wallet somewhere. I'm seeing it, but I'll put the £2 in here for now. But that'll go into a zipper wallet because I like to keep it separate, but I don't like it in these laminate pouches. Piper isn't getting anything, and work spending is going to get 5. I'm thinking I've got the right money, but we might need to do some jiggery pokery or whatever. We'll see when we get there. Where are we at now? Okay, so sinking funds. So as I showed you already, I have got what I'm putting in from last week, what I'm putting in from this week, and then so my totals are in the actual columns already, just to make it easier on myself. So let's start with binder 1. Is it this one? It is. So our birthdays is fully funded, so that has got £100 in it, I think, for Alan's birthday. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And then once I've spent this, and then I can think about if I want to put anything in for my own birthday, just to stop me from impulse buying. Did it last year and it worked, so that was fantastic. Let me see. Easier to see. I love the store, but I need off of it. Back to my own house. Emergency fund is fully funded, and that's got 1,000 in it. Car maintenance is fully funded, and that is with my mum and dad, and that has got 300 in it. So that is for when if dad wants to do any maintenance to my car, fuel changes, oil changes, all that kind of stuff. He's got money to do that. Car emergency is going to get 10, so £5 from this week and £5 from last week. So we'll put 10 in there. So we have 500 in the bank, and then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 110, 115, 120, 125. £125 there. Vet fund as well is going to get 10, £5 this week, £5 last week. I must change this properly. But she has 500 in the bank now, and also 20, 40, 50, 55, 555. I'm really chuffed with that I've got money set aside for her in case she needs it. Home improvements isn't getting anything. It has 20, 40, 60, 80. Appliances, I did take money out and bought myself an air fryer, which is needed. So I did have 130, but I have £50 left, and I'm going to add 20, so this week and last week. £10 each week, just to add it up. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70 in appliances. Dog groom, we're going to put £10 in because she's starting to need to think about getting her booked in, and it's £50 now for her to get groomed. And then clothing as well, I did take money out. I bought some bits and bobs off Temu, which are thinner quality than what I would normally wear, but pretty decent quality actually, just for scuffing about the house in. Some of it's quite nice for going out as well. So yeah, so I was quite chuffed with that. A few bits from Temu. So that is clothing has got £5 left in it now, and I'm going to put £10 in. So that is 15 back in there, because I do want I bought a jacket on my credit card, so I do want to repay that as soon as I've made up the money from that. So I forgot I added that. I said to somebody yesterday I didn't add on to my debt by half for a jacket, but that was completely necessary. I think it was £45, so when I get the £45 I'll take it out here and put it back into my credit card. I could have taken it out of emergency, because technically it was an emergency, because I didn't have a jacket and we were going out for a day to Landmark and potentially could have got absolutely soaked. Anyhow, I didn't. So hair and beauty, we have taken out the cards because they need to be all cleaned. But I got my hair cut, I got my nails doing, I've got my my sort of false set are coming, but I told her not to worry too much just now, as long as I get them by the time these are starting to fall off. So we're going to put £20 in there. So we have 20, 40, 60. So I do have another hair appointment booked in for November. I want to get my eyebrows. Eyebrows didn't get done because they weren't needed, so I want to get them done. And I want to make sure I've got enough for my nails for Christmas, because she's going to open back up just to regulars then as well. So yeah, so we're still saving for hair and beauty. So holidays, excuse me, holidays and days out need to come back in here, because I need it in the right place. So what we're going to do is we're going to reallocate that money at the end of the video. Internet can wait there for now, so they're not getting added to because we're taking the money out. Birthdays and occasions, we're just going to put £5 in because we've got the money that we need for the next birthday, and then the next ones after that are in December, so we've got time to deal with that, and also I would just get a wee thing for the baby, and I probably wouldn't see it till December anyway, so you know, and there's no rush for that. And then eating out, I did spend for a wee bit from this, so it has £20 left in it. I think it had 35, I spent 15. I'm going to put £5 in. That's now got 25. Takeaways still has nothing in it because I took the money out and put it together. Electric has the money in it because that's still not fixed, and gifting also has £10 in it. So that is that one. And then we go into Christmas. Sorry guys, I know it's a very long video, 30 minutes, but we're getting there, slowly but surely. Okay, so Christmas is getting quite full. I will need to actually condense this, I think. So I've got 100 in the bank, and then we are adding 40. 20, 40. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140, 160, 180, 220, 240, 260, 280, 3, there's 2 there, 20, 40, 60, 80, 420. We'll see if that adds up when we cross off our next 4. No, it does not. So 10, 20, 30, 40. An extra £20 in here. Right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140, 160, 180, 2, 220, 240, 260, 280, 3, 320, 40, 60, 80, 420. Got an extra £20 in that. I've obviously not crossed off when I should have done, but we're not going to quibble. As long as the money's over, we're not going to panic about that, are we? Okay. Another 10, 20. So we're not too far off getting this completed, really. Getting there. I want 700, so we do have quite a bit to go, but we're getting there, so it's not too much of an issue. Sorry, I lost track of what I'm thinking. Alan's Christmas is completed at 150, and then Christmas shopping weekend is also going to get 40. 20 from this week, 20 from last week. So that leaves me with 60 in there, which is awesome. And then that is where the reallocation money is going, between these two when I do that. So we still have some money left, which means we are now on to challenges. I feel like I've done something completely wrong here with having so much money, but I did have extra. Okay, so we are going to do the book. So we are going to cross off £30 today. So 10, 20 and 30. 20 and 30. And I'm going to my challenges. Get more receipts. So we have completed October. No, we haven't. Goodness gracious, I'm getting myself a whole month ahead of myself. This is why I usually do 2 videos, because 30 minutes is too long for me. I'm losing all track of time. So we've got 200 in the bank, and then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. 480. Which is correct because we've got another 2 weeks at £10 each, which would be 500. So awesome. Halloween isn't getting anything because I didn't track my spending, so I didn't know how much I have left. But also we will have money left over this week, so we will get that money in. What else have we got here? The 26 weeks is getting 15, 16 and 17. So that, sorry I did that off camera, I do apologise. So I've got the 15 and the coins in there, so I'll take the coins out eventually. And pumpkin faces is getting 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 12 out of here. And put this 20 in to make the 8. From this week and last week. Oh, let's put that back in there. So that's the £5 from last week and then £3 from this week that we rolled. And then the spooky faces is getting £5 from leftover, which means this leftover money is all Allen's. Pen. Putting £5 into the spook and save. Which is going to my lovely little pot from Emily. Keep trying to get Emily to do a video, but she's not up for that yet, but I'm sure she will. So that £5 is just going in here. Actually, no, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that £13 is Alan's money now. And then last but by no means least, we are going to do the coins. So we have 250p's to go in. Which I've not got the purse beside me, but I've got 250p's and then all the rest is change. That's 250p's, and then we have, oh my goodness, pennies. All the rest of this will go into my, just have a wee look, yeah, £2.60 here. So £2.60, and then we'll minus off the 69, which leaves us with £1.19, and minus off the 68, minus off the 67, and that leaves us with 56, which we can't do. So if we do minus 34, yeah, 34 leaves us with 22. Now guys, I hope you are impressed with that mathematics there. I certainly am. So yeah, so we've got a few numbers dotted about and the bigger numbers and all the rest here. What I might do is combine some of these ones to make it easier on myself and see if I can get one of these bigger ones done. I'll do that off camera because that's really boring. But yeah, so that is us. That is our savings challenges, our cash stuffing, everything like that is done. This £13 up here is Alan's. The rest will go into my purse, which is just not beside me at the minute. So yeah, that's 40 minutes. I think that's too long for a video, so probably we'll just go back to doing 2 separate videos. But let me know what you think in the comments. If you have reached the end of this video, if you leave me a little cow and love heart emoji, I would really appreciate it. Just so I know you've come to the end of it, just so I can monitor who is watching, not who is watching to the end, but how many and whether it's worth doing a 40-minute video basically. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. And yeah, let's just move forward on a positive note and enjoy our cash stuffing journey. So yeah, take care. Thank you. Bye.